I decided to do a video on
My 86 Turbo 4Runner that I just picked up about a month ago.
Truck's a little rough.
A little bit of body filler back here. This truck was hitting the rear at one point. The door's a little tight because of that. I think they might have changed the door as well. Overall,
The frame is clean on this thing. The body's not too bad. I mean, the good thing about it is that I don't really mind driving it in the salt because the body's kind of like ruining the value of the truck. It's a full option 86. It has the digital dash display, inclinometer. One thing I really loved about this truck, it came with the turbo seats. I own an 87 as well, and that's the one thing my truck is missing, along with the factory sunroof with the factory sunshade. That was pretty cool to find with this truck. I wasn't expecting that until the guy told me about the extra stuff he'll throw in at the end. I bought the truck. The guy said that his mechanic told him it had a dead cylinder. I really think they were just trying to get a motor rebuild out of him because the guy didn't do his own work. He had a lot of work done on his truck by the shop. One cool thing was the previous owner before him had 5-speed swapped the truck. I don't know what tranny's in it. Most likely it's going to probably be a W56. A lot of things were replaced on this truck. The previous owner had the steering box done on it, along with an alignment and some other small steering related things. The AC system was completely overhauled. I have receipts for all of this stuff. Windshield was replaced, CV axle on one side was changed. Forgive the music. This is Brooklyn, New York, so everybody plays music really loud. The tires came with the truck. These are 33 by 10.5 BF Goodrich mud terrains. That was pretty cool. They're pretty good tread on it. I have a set of 15 by 10s I may put on. I don't know how stretched it's going to be, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Truck has a body lift. I assume probably about a 2-inch body lift I think it has on it. Back to the motor. It turns out this truck didn't actually need a motor. I mean, that was one reason why I bought it. It had good compression. When I bought it, I checked the compression. It was 120 straight across. That was just a dry test. It needed wires. I just took them off the motor I was building in the back for my other truck. The ignition wires, I mean. I did that. The distributor rotor was missing a clip, so it was moving when the distributor was running. I assumed that was the running issue, but turns out it wasn't after I fixed it. The problem the truck had was when it ran decent, but when you would give it gas, it would kind of fall on its face. It was leading to about, I assumed it was the TPS. They had changed one injector trying to correct that problem. They changed the number 4 injector, and which I expected. They put a non-turbo injector in it because I guess they didn't really understand that these injectors flow differently on the turbos, and I'm pretty sure they're pretty hard to find when you get them rebuilt. So when I had to plane them off, when I was changing the injectors, I just took the other set I had cleaned off my other 22 RT. I changed the fuel filter. I took the TPS, I took the plenum with the throttle body attached and took it to work. On my free time, I checked it with a feeler gauge and a multimeter. I adjusted it accordingly. I actually ended up switching it with a better one I had. It looked a lot cleaner. And then when I put the truck back together, it ran fine. To be honest, I really think it was just TPS was the issue. I bumped the timing back down because I think they advanced the timing to kind of try to correct the problem. I inspected the turbo when I had the intake pipe off. It has no play, which I'm really surprised. I know these CT20s are usually, I mean, this is 30 years later, well, 31 years this year. Usually these turbos are like way gone. By like the 90s, they're like garbage. And if that was the case, I had a CT26 I would have put on from a Supra. I have a few of those kicking around. And that's pretty much about it. I mean, you can see new AC compressor, some of the lines. This one line looked like they kind of bent funny. They usually don't look like that. It's the other side of the truck. There is some spray paint, so it doesn't really match the correct silver for this vehicle. I mean, this truck also looked like it was repainted. The truck was hitting the front at one point as well. You can kind of see some crinkle marks and stuff. This fender looks to be an aftermarket. So does the hood. Again, using the vehicle as a winter vehicle, I don't really mind. I mean, the truck runs and drives well. What else? These stupid side steps are going to come off. The truck's not even that high to really need them. If anything, they just hit me in the shins when I come into the truck. Fiberglass top's in decent condition. There is look like a little bit of body fill and a rust hole there. Nothing too serious. Window comes down a little slow. That's what I'll do. I'll just grease those along with the front windows. It's missing the turbo badge, unfortunately. I mean, I have a spare set, but I really wouldn't want to waste it on this truck if I end up getting rid of it. I may just get a decal cut and put it on. They have people that would do that. Strangely enough, this truck came with power windows at one. I'm sorry, power mirrors at one point. It has the switch in there, but these are manual windows. I'm sorry, mirrors. So I'm not too sure what happened here, but again, that doesn't really bother me. I guess I'll start it up.
Pretty much fires up
right away. It's actually the best 22R I've seen. They usually crank at the start, but this one starts right up. It all clickety-clacks like all the 22REs. I did a valve adjustment that didn't seem to really quiet it down just a little bit, but it doesn't really bother me. Once it has proper adjustment, it quiets down a bit. Yeah. This is my 86 Turbo 4Runner. I guess the next video I'll do is update on my 87 Toyota pickup that I put the 5M in from the Cressida.
Peace.